At some point in time, I'm gonna have to go back in there and get my what you call it, charger. But we get 100 right now, so we'll see. Hola, hola, everybody. Can y'all tell I'm sleepy still? Oh, at least sleeping on my pillows, my neck don't be as bad. It's getting a lot better. I don't know if y'all went and got those pillows. Good morning, everybody. I guess I should put my glasses on. Maybe. Yeah. Give me a second. I'm waiting for everybody to get in here. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Y'all know they had to bring that fan back yesterday because my carpet is still not completely dry. I don't know what's happening. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to talk to y'all about something because I think I need to. I think it's very important. So, now that you all are in here, good morning, everybody I didn't see. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Day. Good morning, Tiff, Vicky, Harmony, Honeybee, Tanisha, Baby Girl Black, everybody. Everybody. Okay, so look. I have to say this, and I think I've said this before, but I gotta say it again, okay? And this is a disclaimer. Is everybody ready for the disclaimer? Why is this like this? It's too far down or something. I don't really know. We're gonna figure it out, though. I don't know what's going on here. Y'all ready for the disclaimer? Good morning. Should we wait a few more minutes? We'll wait about 5 minutes. We'll wait. Good morning, Kayla. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. What y'all doing up? Okay, I'm going to give a disclaimer. We got a new granddaughter this morning. Oh, shoot. We got another Circa Little. Hi, Pumpkin Pie. Baby, listen. I think we good at about 100 babies. Yes, honey. I think we good at about 100 babies. In this 3 years, I'm sure we've had 100 babies. We have. It has, because it's like 10, 15. Yeah. It's probably up, we probably up to about 100 babies for since we met each other. Hi, good morning, little kid. I was thinking about you this morning. I love you. What is you doing up? You didn't got on that work schedule now, huh? Now you see why your mama used to be up on the weekends early in the morning. You see it? You see why mom used to be up cleaning and stuff early in the morning now? Because once you start, you said I love you too. And yes, y'all used to be mad. Now you know why. Because once you start working a certain schedule, baby, your body just wakes you up every day at that time, no matter what. Get used to it. It's probably going to be next 20 years of your life. I learned something last night I got to talk to you about, too. It's not bad. It's actually really crazy. Yes, honey. They used to be, look, watch this. Didn't I used to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning blasting my music, cleaning up? Loudest speaker, 3 o'clock in the morning, my music is going. I might be nice and put my headphones on. Talking about like it's a house party in the house, 3 o'clock in the morning, but I come downstairs and dinner was done. That part early in the morning is, and I done made bread and everything, didn't I? Didn't I? Y'all have fresh bread going to school. Whole loaves. They used to take that whole loaf. I told you, they'll take a whole loaf to school. Or that chocolate bread Queen was talking about that. Baby, by 7 o'clock, baby, I ain't got nothing to do but sit and read once these kids get on this bus. Baby, listen. Hey, I promise y'all, when I tell y'all I got up and got all my stuff done before 7 o'clock in the morning, it was not a game. Dinner cooked. whatever. I done did laundry, everything. Because when these kids leave, it's about to be quiet. And I'm about to read all day. The whole day. I'm going to study and read. The few people that's going to call me for Bible study, baby, and they'll get home, dinner been done. It do make you feel accomplished. It do. It do. Then if I got to run to the store, if I got to go pick them up or something, I ain't got to be trying to, I need everything to be allotted out. No, that can't work. I need everything to be allotted out. You hear me? I had too many kids. Now, I ain't gonna say my house was a speak and span all the time, because it wasn't. And I didn't that ain't never, I mean, I like it manageable and I like it in order. I read all kinds. And so, yeah, but I don't care. I would like, they rooms could be messy. Just close your door and don't have no milk or food in them. That's all I care about. If you want clothes all over your floor, do what you gonna do. That I don't have. That's your place. I don't have to live in there. I do not have to live in there. Do what you gonna do. But what better happen is when I wake up in the morning, my kitchen better be clean. That was one. Kitchen and bathroom, them two things when I wake up. Nah, girl, I'm not about to be arguing with no kid. I'm not about to be arguing with no kid every day about their room. You gotta live in there. Long as that smell don't come out here. I'm not, because they go through a stage, and you will be mad and getting into unnecessary arguments. Who about to do that? And then they go through that phase where they want every single thing clean because they want whatever. It's a part of life, and I let them go through it. Screaming, clean your room every day is pointless. Girl, who about to do it? Just don't let that mess come out here, and it better not be no bugs or no mice or nothing in there. Other than that, I don't care. And no spoiled milk and food. Other than that, do what you're going to do. That's your space. Yeah, and the coffee got to do that before they get up. You know what? Can I say this one thing? I'm going to say this too. Y'all, my ex-husband had bad qualities, but of course I just wouldn't have married a horrible person. He had good qualities too. Good morning, Tay. And one of the things that I do like about him, when he was on his stuff, girl, I'm not about to do it. They'll get in there and get it when they get to it. He would set my coffee up. So when because he would leave at like maybe 2:30 in the morning. I didn't get up till 3:30 sometimes. So, or 4, depending on whatever. But he would set my coffee up for me. So all I had to do was get up and push it and do all this whole stuff. He know my stuff I like in the morning. So I was very grateful for that. And he got me a herbal grinder, you know, that was real nice. And so certain things would be all the way together. He'll, you know, get all my spices together for me in the morning. And it used to make me happy because he knew he was probably going to piss me off in about an hour and 30 minutes. So I guess he figured, let me go on and do this right this morning. And then about an hour and a half, I'm going to call her and ask her what she cooking for dinner. And it's 4 o'clock in the morning. And that's going to make her angry because she just got up and, you know. I said, why don't you wait till, I start telling my family, don't call me before 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. Don't text me before 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning and ask me what I'm cooking for dinner. You just left the house. Let me at least get her day started. I'm trying to tell you, baby. An hour and 30 minutes. If he left the house at 2:30, by 4 o'clock he was calling me, making me mad. I promise. He did it on purpose, I think. Every day. Some days it wasn't bad, but most days, yeah, he wasn't going to be gone an hour and 30 minutes. So, good morning. We've been in here about 10 minutes. So I figure I'll give us a few minutes because I know we'll be playing with y'all because I don't want to have to say this twice, what I'm going to say. And it's not bad. I don't want y'all to be like, she about to fuss. It's a very important detail, I think. Okay? It's a very, very important detail. But I'm trying to wait till, because I don't want people to come in here talking about what we talking about. I need to start showing our shirt. Baby girl, I don't have one. And I'm going to need you to, like, I don't have one. All of them are. You got your notification today, right? And that's what I'm saying, because I already know I'm trying to wait. But I'm just going to say it now, and then I'll say it again. When you all are reading this Legend of the Jews, y'all hear me? Y'all listening? This is why I really wanted to wait. Well, okay, thank you. Okay. I need y'all to read it like y'all would read this. Because I have read this before. I got through the book. I'm like, I read this. I have these stories somewhere in here in a couple books together. Y'all hear me? So when you're reading this, y'all listening? Y'all hearing me? When you're reading this, okay, I need you to read it as a story and not necessarily biblical, okay? Y'all hear me? Hello? I don't want y'all to go repeating this like it's scripture. And this is where wisdom comes in. And just because you've read something, if you haven't done a lot of study on it, you have to not talk about it until you've done enough study on it. That's the one thing about having knowledge and what comes with it. There's a lot of things that we've talked about, and there's a lot of things that we haven't. There's a lot of books that I show you out of cover of, and there's a lot of books that I won't. Why do I do that? Anybody know why I do that? Not necessarily. Because of the lack of knowledge and responsibility. Exactly. So if you go repeating things, right. Okay. Just like you not gonna hand your baby a butcher knife at 7 months old, the sharpest one you have, you don't want us to spread that part to make it sure it lines up with scripture. Exactly. So because a lot of you are new in your studies, understand that before God allowed me to talk to people about certain things, he made me study for 10 years. Y'all getting me? Y'all getting me? Because if you don't know the rest of it, if you don't know where the source and all of these things, the devil will have somebody make you feel defeated, like you shouldn't be studying. And I don't want that to happen to y'all. So if you start to read this by yourself, I am asking you, because I have read this. I realized I'm like, okay, I read this. I have read it. And like I said, there's a lot of stuff that I forget. It was downloaded on my Kindle. So I'm like, oh, okay. Here we go. With that, there are parts in this story, okay, and in this book, like a lot of our other books, I need you to use wisdom. Because if you confuse a person and they go down a different path, you're responsible. Do you get that? Do you hear me? What is a legend? What is a legend? Not a ledger, a legend. What is it? What's the definition? Good morning, Auntie. Nobody want to give me the definition? It's early. Y'all want class? I'm waiting. A story told over and over with no beginning or facts. A traditional story. Okay. A traditional story, sometimes popularly regarded as historical but unauthenticated. Okay. I love this book. So beautiful. It was one of my favorite books aesthetically. Look at this binding, y'all. Do y'all see it? And these screws are here. This is one of my favorite books to look at. Y'all see it? Just the way that they crafted this book is crazy. A story, right. A story coming down from the past regarded as historical, although not verifiable. Exactly. It's a very, you see it? Okay. So, same thing here. This is the Jews' mythology. And with that, I need y'all to exercise wisdom. Because have you ever told a story? Go look it up. You could have asked Google that. Go look it up. Ask them same questions in your search engine on the internet and you will have your answer. When you read this like this. Good morning, sister. Good morning. Or this. Okay? Y'all hear me? I need y'all to understand this. Be careful of the things that you repeat out of this book. Okay? Maybe don't even talk to nobody about it unless it's somebody in WOIU about your thoughts. Not making it as though it's fact. Okay? You hear me? Y'all getting me? Okay. Okay. Because you're going to read some stuff in here. I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot. This book. So y'all remember the book, and we ain't going to say the name of it because I don't want people going to go get it. But remember in the beginning, there was a book I used to cover the back and read out of it. Some of y'all found out what book that was. Some of y'all didn't, but we're not going to say it here. But do y'all remember when I used to do that? And there was details in there, and it was, some of them were a little outlandish. It was because I didn't want people to go stating that as fact, because there's pieces in there that is, but some of it is mythology. Okay, not that mythology always isn't true, but just like if I tell a story, how I narrate the Bible is extra. That's not a new thing. Do you hear me? You get me? Okay. I don't want y'all, because You are responsible for the words you tell people. Understand that. That's one of the things that comes along with having knowledge is you have to know when to disperse it, when to hold it, to study it more. Those are good morning. Those are things that you definitely have to ask God to exercise, help you exercise wisdom when and knowledge when you are assessing certain information. Okay? Not telling you what not to read. I'm just telling you you have to be careful. And like I said, there's so many books that I've read that sometimes I don't remember. It's called Bullfinch's Mythology. Bullfinch's Mythology. Um, and I don't remember. There's no way I can remember every book I've read because I've been reading since I was like 3. So there's no way. But I did read a lot of that when I first started my studies. And I'm like, oh, okay, I remember these stories. And they're in some of the other books that we have. But again, use this as your time to get a better understanding and to not be telling people stuff like it's fact. Okay? Because even though we study something here, you should be studying it deeper. Certain things is, yeah, like the giants and things like that, okay. But if you haven't studied it, right? You can't teach something you haven't studied. Are you hearing me? And the reason that you disperse information is because you want to help somebody understand or to teach. So understand that just because you have information doesn't mean you're supposed to throw it up right away. You need to wait for God to give you revelation on things. Studying takes time and there's a certain way. Yes, we repeat a lot of stuff here, but you need to know what you're dealing with, and that's why we have to go step by step. And people like, I'm grown. Okay, but I just need you to understand, because it's like Tay said, it's levels to everything that you do. Okay? And wisdom is going to be huge when God gives you access to information. You have to put the pieces together before you go. You can't show a person a picture if it's only one little piece of it. The whole picture has to be there for them to see it. And so that means that you need to have studied several different areas and been able to see this somewhere else. The reason I can take y'all from this book to this book to this book to this book to this book is because, one, like I said, I got the same story in here 5 times, but it just whoever what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say decipher. My mind, y'all, I'm going through menopause, so brain fog is a real thing. But whoever what's the word, y'all? Translated it. Thank you, Dad. Whoever translated it, depending on the dialect of their language when it, like the first time it was translated, or what their beliefs was. So there are stories from the Persians that the Hebrews have, but it's going to be told from a Persian point of view. Does that make sense? I'm sure there is. You can, a lot of books do. But do you hear me? So there's parts that we might read in the Dead Sea Scrolls, and you're like, Circle, that's not in there. I know, because I read it in a different translation of it. But these books have been translated into very, several different languages. So with that, okay, I'm going to show y'all what I mean by this. Excuse me. Mama went down to the creek, and she went down there, and there were these 2 guys down there, and she didn't know what they were doing, but sometimes people are up to no good when they're down hiding down there. And she said she saw a crow, and that crow let her know that they weren't doing anything right. And so she went on to turn around, and then the police came, and they were knocking on the door asking us if we had seen 2 guys down there. And Mama said she knew, because that crow flew across her face, that she wasn't supposed to go down there, and they went down there and found a body down there. Right? Right? Y'all hear me? Okay. Bro, me and my girl was about to go to the riverfront, nigga, and I don't know, I just had a feeling, and why I come outside, and it was a black crows sitting on my car, bro. Nah, man. Nah. And then these two dudes came walking, and some told me, don't drive all the way down there on the riverfront. Just go on and turn around. Same story, but in one story, the black bird was on the car. In the other story, okay, still a black bird, but they knew because the black bird flew past their face. Now, it ain't saying that black bird, once he sat in his car, got to his car, didn't fly by him, but it's, you hear me? Same story. People put their spin on it and their perspectives. Exactly. Same story, but in this one, the bird flew by, and this one, it was sitting on the car. Same thing was going to happen. They got the omen, whatever it is. So, and when you are reading these stories, that's how I need you to see it. Just to fill in the gaps, not to be, oh, yes, no, okay. So then go and try to find something else. And even if it is, you still have to then ask God for the revelation of what it is that he's showing you. Don't go off your own knowledge, okay? Because you can read something 1,000 times, but if God doesn't reveal what is really right in front of your face, you'll just keep reading the same thing. Just like all of us done read the Bible, and now, yes, they do. Right. So with that, this is what I need you to do. I need you to just read and take notes, and later on, God will give you the other pieces. Do y'all remember me telling you when I first started, and then there was some questions that I had written down in 2014 that he didn't answer until I started talking to y'all. And it made everything make sense. Now, I had knowledge of it, but not the full knowledge. Do you understand? Yes. So please, when you are getting this stuff, everything that you have is not for everybody to know right away. That's all I'm going to say. Okay? So I want y'all to know that, because sometimes we get carried away because it's just fascinating information or something we read, but you also have to study. So don't just go out telling everybody everything that's in there, because it's just like this. It's a story, and it's been edited, and somebody put their spin on it and whatever else. So you have to, don't do that, CERCA. You have to use wisdom when you're studying and stuff. Don't just be out here wilding and saying whatever. Because the devil has always tried to taint what it is that God did. So you also have to look at the view that it's coming from. You know, it ain't like horrible, evil people have not pretended to be good and write something that sounds just about right, but it be a little spin on it. So you just pay attention, okay? You have to have discernment. That is it. Yeah, Miss Nicole. That's it. When I tell y'all God made me sit and learn, it's not a joke. He didn't let me talk to nobody. Very few people. Okay? Thank you. Y'all know what they doing. They've been doing it for a while. It's getting closer and closer to the time, though. That's why this is happening. Y'all know that, right? Who knows that? We're getting closer. Did y'all see that they were saying that every day that the port is not going to be open, blah, 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 and they were saying that it could wreck America's economy? Everybody seen that? Huh? Y'all seen it? Like a week for one day? Oh, it's already in here. Thank you, Dad. One day will set back 1 week. Interesting. Oh, that's why she said that. Because she had texted me and I was already online. Sorry, baby. Oh.
This morning.
Oh, there. Wait a minute.
A strike is looming at ports along the eastern Gulf Coast that could cost the American economy billions of dollars per day and potentially lead to shortages for consumers.
A strike of this magnitude would cripple the U.S. economy.
Dock workers represented by the...
A strike of this magnitude would cripple the U.S. economy.
Dock workers per day and potentially lead to shortages for consumers.
A strike of this magnitude would cripple the U.S. economy.
Dock workers represented by the International Longshoremen.
Y'all heard it? Huh? Okay. That's your nephew, Mari. Did we? Did we? Yeah, that's Mari, girl. He did another one too. You ready? You said I love it here. Me too. Me too. I was talking to Auntie last night and I said, I love this community. I really do. Some of y'all drive me crazy. I'm about to hear that before it's too late all day. Okay. Can I ask y'all a question? Not invite Trova CERCA to join the live as a guest. I don't like that. Oh, now I can go live with myself, but I could. Moving on. So now I know what y'all see, and I know now that y'all know I be in y'all classes. My bro, I love passed away. So many health issues. Get your stuff right now. Yeah, he is. Sorry to hear that. So listen. But y'all know I was just on my other live, so they let me know that I was in my own, that I was live. But why is you doing that? Yes, everybody said that. And do everybody, I told him go and put it on. Did I tell? Oh, I was telling my cousin that. We need to tell Mari gonna put that on iTunes. Thanks, Mari. Thanks. Listen. So do you guys remember back in 2022 when I said, please, 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 please buy things while you can before there's nothing to buy or nothing is moving? Lord Jesus, I'm done with you, Hasmata. Not yet, so I can play it on the JBL. Excuse me. Costco has the light bus for $19.99. Good job. Ooh, excuse me. Mine just said your live ended, so I came out and came back in. Interesting. But do y'all know? Y'all remember we did? And I said, I know that y'all think that this is pointless, you doing this. I was reading the rising legend of the sign. Yeah. We talked about that. We did. We was going down through that little thing in some areas Costco has. Okay. But listen, hear me. How many of y'all is gonna be honest and say that in the first year, y'all honestly, because a lot of stuff was happening, but it wasn't happening like it is now, that you got a little irritated hearing or, talking about the things that are happening now? Like, how many of y'all got irritated with me a little bit? Be honest, because I know y'all did. I ain't new to this. I'm true to it. Y'all wanted me to talk about something else, or maybe wanted me to not mention it. Like, you getting your stuff, but CERCA every day. Anybody get tired maybe in the first, we'll even say the second year? Oh, Kiva said, yep, I'm going to be honest, me. Not you. Thank you, Kiva, because I know folks got tired of hearing it. I know they did. I know they did. I was so tired, like, fine. Oh, okay. Not me. I was over it. Rhonda, you was over it. I know. I wasn't tired. I just didn't start right away. Interesting. You said yes. I left for a while. I knew it. Thank you for being honest. A lot of y'all did. Until stuff started happening, and then what happened? Okay. No, because you were saying it for a reason. Okay. Not the first year, but the second year, I was like, okay, we get it. Oh, I know. Some days I'm like, not today, CERCA. I did leave for a little while, no lie. I know. That. Mission 246, 7-9, complete. Yes. Yep. I don't think they believe it when I told them what was going to happen before it was going to happen. I said, y'all going to love me now, and then y'all get tired of me, and then you're going to go away. And then things are going to start to happen, and you'll find your way back over here. Yeah, I told them what the plan was. I don't think they listened. Well, it's complete. Yeah, just want to tell you thank you. Ready for my next orders. Got it. I told y'all the truth. I told y'all the truth. You said my family was about to jump me because when you pressed us, I pressed them. I'm grateful and I'm glad. Hold on. I'm grateful. I'm glad I got my stuff and still getting stuff now. I appreciate it because we are self-sufficient and prepared. We people was looking to us to get help. Yeah, but I'm grateful you did stop. I was very thankful and wanted to hear more. But you see where I'm at. Back, I came right back. I still tell people to get their stuff. That then the hurricanes hit and we needed it. Interesting. I dropped and came back. A lot of y'all dropped out of school. I know. Jay said I wasn't tired. I was anticipating it kicking off. mm. I know. I know it. And it's crazy now because a lot of people can't find me. They not letting me pull up. They can't see none of my stuff. Y'all remember me talking about that? Before all of this even happened, I said, people think that because I get to talk to them for a long time that they always gonna have access to me. And God will move me or he will make it to where my phone don't ring. Now it's a lot of people that's probably looking for us and they done hit us everywhere. Did we talk about it? Y'all see all the time people come here and say, I can't find you, they been hiding you, whatever. Yeah, we talked about it 2.5 years ago, almost 3. I told y'all, it's a reality in my life. He'll move me into a space where, in that space, for whatever reason, there's outages. The whole 2 years, the phone company got an outage. And then I'll move to another state, and where my apartment that I get or whatever, it's outages over there. So, you don't want nobody talking to me. Got it. You said I'm still sticking here beside you. Thank you. Cue the music. Did we talk about it? We did. And I know a lot of people probably felt like I was trying to make myself big. No, this is what happens. It's been happening for a long time. It ain't different because it's on the internet, because I live my real life. You never see me on your FYP, you won't. Because everything that we've been talking about for the past, really everything that we talked about in the first year, for real, you hear me? Everything that we talked about in the first year is here. Who in the news right now? Ain't these people in the news? These people are in the news. These people are in the news. These people are in the news. This is in the news. All of this is happening right now. Are we not living this? Oh, that's not how you say it. You say, can you please tell me the name of that book? And that's not how manners go. Come on now. And you might not know, but one of the number one rules is here, don't tell me what to do. We use manners. I know it's the internet, and I will show you. Sure. You're welcome. See? You do know. You was playing because it's early Saturday morning. You been watching your cartoons. You still have sleep in your eye. I get it. I get it. It's all right. We all do it. I wake up rude too. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. I know. See, listen. This is a real school. It's a school that's gonna teach you how to be a better person. Gonna teach you that you're not a good person. It's gonna teach you that you know we learn a lot of things here. It's the school of life. Listen, yeah, yeah. It's the many faces of Circa. That's funny. That's funny, cause Auntie, she was telling me last night that I can't hide my face from y'all, and it makes me sad. I can't hide my thoughts no more. The countenance of a man gonna show on his face, is what the Bible say. You need to come to my job, teach them a thing or many. Shamar said you need to come to my job and teach them a thing or many, cause they ain't got no manners. Listen, I know I worked in corporate America, baby. I know how it go. I be like, baby, if y'all wouldn't have made it in my mama house, my mama slap you in the mouth, man. Listen, hard. Bow. You better not interrupt her conversation coming there when she talk. If you don't say excuse me and wait till there's no one speaking when you say, like, it was a whole thing. It was like the army. You spoke when spoken to. Yeah. Yeah, baby. But I'm grateful for it. You hear me? I'm grateful for that whole train up a child in the way that they should go, and it'll never depart from them. It's a good thing. You hear me? My mom and daddy wouldn't put up with it, and they won't now, and they 88 and 89, baby, 91. Yep. I talk crazy to my mama from afar. She quick with that blade, baby. You don't be playing with your life. I just stay over here, bypass all the manners, orientation. Listen, my thing is this, family. I think kids have been raising themselves since about the 90s, right? Who'll agree? Since about the 90s, about 89 or 90, when mama started really getting outside. I mean, kids been raising themselves way before that too, but it really got bad in the 90s and 2000s. Kids was raising themselves. So mama was at work 2-3 jobs, daddy at work 2-3 jobs, they at grandma's house or at the house by themselves. No more village to raise them. You better not say nothing to my baby. I don't care what you see them doing. Don't say nothing to my kid. When you was more scared of your mama and your teacher, but now you call your mama while I just watched the thing where the kid was like, so call mama. Matter of fact, let me call her for you. Baby, we was not trying to call our mama and daddy. I said, oh, these kids is bold. My kid she turned 21 on Monday. And just 3 years ago, she would not have ever said, call my mama, because she know I'd have been on her head. I bet not get no calls home about y'all. And she was 17. I bet not. They dreaded to see me coming to their school, even high school, because I'm going to embarrass you where you embarrassing me. You done lost your mind. Got them thinking out of you. Baby, them teachers, principals, deans, and everything used to call me like, I just want to say, your daughter, your son, yeah, that's the call I want home, not that other one. I'll bust you in your mouth in front of these people. Get in there and embarrass me in that school like I didn't teach you nothing. I wish you would get in here acting like that. I'll punch you in your throat. In the school bathroom, I done snatched my kids up in front of their teachers. I got in the middle of the hallway and hit my daughter. And her, I'm not playing. Principal was right there. The police, everybody did. Snatched her right on up and dragged her out by her lips. You got me messed up. Let's go. And waited till it was like the most popular passing period to do it. You got me messed up. You cutting up in front of the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders? I will too. Let's do it. Everybody was coming from their classes, and I was standing in the middle of the four-way like this, babe. She said, everybody looking like, who mama is that? Come here. Just like God say, whatever you use to offend me, pluck it out. Baby, I grabbed her by the, when she up there talking crazy, I done grabbed her by her lips. And she got nice lips, you hear me out? Don't play with me. Don't. Her. These niggas done got in your ear. These little girls done got in your ear. I don't know who done got in your ear, but I bet what you not gonna do is get up here and embarrass me. But we gonna both be embarrassed. Who? All the girl. Y'all know they say it's gorilla. I was a gorilla parent. Was in certain areas. I'll be a loving parent and but as far as like how you act in public, embarrassing me, no, we're not gonna do that. I told you I was the mama that'll fall out. My 2-year-old fall out in the store. I'm falling out in the store. And I used to wear heels, baby. I kick them heels off and lay down on that ground and kick and scream. They say, no, mommy, no, get up, get up. Okay, I thought we was embarrassing each other. That ain't what we doing? Mommy, get up. Okay. Now you embarrassed. Now we both embarrassed. They didn't throw fists in the stove no more because they didn't want to be. Kids don't like being embarrassed. Started early. They be mad. No, mommy. Mommy, get up. Oh, okay. I thought we ain't doing. Oh, that ain't what this is. Do it with crying, Will. What you not about to do is embarrass me. We both about to be in here embarrassed. I promise. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Why would I let you embarrass me? I have more years on this earth than you. I know what to do. Start shaking, the heart I'm shaking, everything. Baby, I do not care. What you not go? We going to embarrass each other. We both walk out of here ashamed. It'll teach you for the next time. It'll teach you for the next time. It worked. Bonnet on the hand, mismatched shoes on, embarrassing. Baby, listen. You don't, our mamas, they come up there in rollers and stuff in their hair. You didn't want them in school. House coat or they cleaning clothes. You want that? That's what you want? Not the cute little pajamas either. The robe that got bleach stains and holes in it. Her hairnet got holes in it. That's who you want to come visit you up here? Don't do that. Yeah. Have all the cream on your face and everything. You stopped in the middle of what I was doing to clown. So, yep, clowns. Yeah, right. Come on. We gonna do it together. We are gonna do it together. So, anyway, like I said, I really just wanted to get on here and talk to y'all about that book. Because I have read it. And I know that there's some crazy stuff in there. So, my son was mad at me like, really, Mama? Yes, why am I here? I want y'all to use y'all wisdom as you all are reading these books, okay? When you're reading the Legends of the Jews, read it like you would all of our other mythology books. Like these. Excuse me, sir. Now look, man. Oh! So you just gonna shed your wings like that? Fine. I'm trying to help you. Y'all see him fighting me? Y'all see him fighting me? And he done kicked off his feet and stuff, his tail. Don't be doing that. I can move you. Raggedy self. Just fighting me because he didn't want to move. Y'all couldn't see it, but they could. You see him kick his feet and his wings? I'm like, leave me alone. Okay. So this is the thing, y'all. Okay. I said this in the beginning of class, but I said I was going to wait a little bit. When y'all reading this, read it like this. Or these. Okay? It was the dragon, Lester. You hear me? It's not Rabbi somebody. Rabbi Louis Ginsburg. But listen to me. I need y'all to hear me. Rabbi Louis Ginsburg. Listen. He said, you see me right here. Right. Like I can't move you. Raggedy Sue. It's okay that it's backwards. You're not supposed to be reading it. I'm just saying, Nevaeh, this is our mythology books. So when you're reading this, read it like you read these. Okay? Y'all hear me? It's their legends. Do not read it as biblical. Now, there's going to be some things in there just like in these. Okay? And, well, I'm not going to. It's in the beginning of the class. For those of you that wasn't here, it's in the beginning of the class when y'all go back, watch the back of the rewatch because it'll be a whole thing. But when you're reading these books, it's just like when we read in the Persian myths and tales. Okay? It's no different. Because there are stories in here that line up with a lot of the stuff that we read because there was one language at that time. And then when the languages got spread, everybody put their spin on it. But the stories a lot of times be the same. But a lot of them were myths as well. You have to realize that the enemy has always tried to, I don't know the word I'm looking for right now. I can't think of it. But he's always trying to get in between or make the story sound this, like even his Bible is a replica of God's. Does that make sense? Not to glorify himself, infiltrate. That's a good word. Thank you, Dan. Yes, Danshell, that. Okay? So, with that, understand, if he will take God's Bible and just change a few words, he's not against getting in somebody and making them change a story. Right. To deceive. It's a couple words that could have been, you hear me? Entangled with false truth. Exactly. Now y'all getting me. So, when you're reading this, read it like this. And look up, if you don't know what a legend is, look that up. Look up the definition before you just go out telling people, because you are responsible for what you tell people. And if you send them and they start to repeat things that are not true, God is going to hold you accountable. And like I said earlier, just read it. You don't even got to tell nobody about it. Wait for God to give you the revelation. If he does, he'll send you somewhere else. You hear me? And you'll be able to see some things. But right now in y'all studies, because a lot of y'all are babes in Christ, do not be trying to teach. Just take it all in. Y'all remember me saying that? And over time, you'll be able to go back and look at your notes. And a story you read in here, a story you read in here, and a story you read in here will all make sense. And you'll be able to see the pieces of it. Because everybody that translates these stories does not translate them the same. And they are influenced by culture like if the Jews were in Babylon at a certain time when this story was being told, if they were in Canaan when this story would, Turkey, whatever, you know what I mean? Like it depends on where the story originates from. So just learn the stories. You hear me? You understand? Just read it like stories. Like if you were to go get up there and read Grimm fairy tales, there's gonna be some stuff in there that aligns with the Bible, but it's still Grimm's fairy tales. You hear me? Almost like, okay, I do not want y'all to confuse it with apocryphal books. Not saying that, some of the things in here are not apocryphal, but be careful about saying this or that or this or that. That's why there's times when I read certain things to y'all and it's only an excerpt out of a certain situation, because some of it might not have been verified. It could be changed. I've read it in a different version or whatever else it is. So just be careful with that, family. Okay? Because if you post it on the internet and you leave somebody somewhere they ain't supposed to be, God is going to hold you accountable, especially if you don't have the wisdom, knowledge, and the discernment to understand, you know, that there's a bigger piece of the puzzle before you start repeating it. Oh, this don't go up there yet. Okay? That's what I got on here to say, because I was reading and I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot this was in here. Right. So I better make a public announcement about that. So that was our public announcements this morning. That was our school announcements. Okay? Because you can get in trouble. Big trouble. With the big guy. You hear me? So, back to current events. I just wanted to say that because I have to. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But this is the thing, because with knowledge comes a lot of responsibility. Right? I have a ton of magic books down here. I don't sit online and read spells. They are for information so that you can understand what's in your face. I'm not, do you see what I'm saying? There's a lot of things back here, but you don't see me, oh yeah, and this and that and blah, 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 because once you put something in somebody's hands, if it destroy anybody, you got a piece of that on your rap sheet. We ain't doing that. I got enough. I didn't did as, So, speaking of which, yesterday, our class that we read a little bit about the 7 layers of hell and then how it's 7,000 this and that. Did that do something to y'all yesterday? Make you think about your decisions and how important certain things are? You've made certain things in your life and you realize they don't really mean nothing. Yes. The back of my angel book has spells. I turned the page so fast. Right? Right? You said, yes, couldn't turn it off in my head. Listen. That changed your whole, like, wait a minute. Hold up. It's okay. Make you think about what is just for a moment, don't it? And God said, oh no, you got plenty of time to pay for them sins over there. Since you didn't take me paying for them, now you gonna pay for them. And they was way too expensive for you to ever afford anyway. It's way above your pay grade, but okay. Since you want to take life into your own hands, I put my life in your hands because you already paid the price for all the sins. But if I take my life into my own hands, guess who got to pay? Me. It's in the Legends of the Jews. You can just go back and watch the class if you'd like. I reiterate that I can never pay for my sins. So thank you, Lord. Yeah. It's like the folklore. We'll say that. The folklore of the Jews. Okay? You getting this? Good morning, Shantae. You hear me? The folklore of the Jews. So when we know in all stories, it's a little bit of truth, but it depends on who's telling it, right? Yes. I need y'all to understand this before y'all get out here repeating all kind of stuff. I'm serious. Okay? I keep stressing that because, honey, you get to teaching people the wrong stuff, and I promise you, it's going to be hell to pay. Don't do that. So just learn for yourself first. Okay? When it's new things that are introduced, you wait and let God give you the revelation of it. Don't just start saying whatever. It will be to your own detriment if you do, I promise. And I'm telling you, that's what wisdom and discernment is about. Being able to know when and where. So, with that, I don't really want nothing. I really don't. I need to get this office done and finish getting this stuff moved around. I need to break this shelf down so that I can take it to the trash compactor. Gotta take my shelf apart. I'm sad about that. I promise anything I repeat will be in class when I fully understand it, right? And that's the thing, because people just, I ain't gonna lie, that was funny though. Anything you want me to see? No. Nope. But I did get up in the middle of the night and come in here. That's why I'm flashing, baby. Because Auntie sent me all that chocolate. Man, that banana bread. She sent me banana bread, pecans, I think. I don't know. But baby, smashed. Ooh, Kayla. Banana bread, but they nuts though. It's chocolate. Like this. But they the banana bread. This the real velvet kind. And then she sent me the banana bread, the chocolate bridge mix, and then I got one of the flavors of coffee. I can't think of it just right now. But baby, I was eating them in the middle of the night. I hope I ain't got no chocolate on my bed. Auntie is responsible for all. Anytime she send me chocolate, her and Isabel, I have chocolate stains on my sheets. And sometimes it be in my hair. Because I be sleep eating in the middle of the night. Getting up, eating in the middle of the night. With my eyes closed. Yep, she got me milk chocolate banana bread pecans or pecans, depending on where you're from. I say pecan. And amaretto pecans. Baby. In my sleep. So amaretto pecans and these banana breads. I was smashing these. Woke up flashing like a mug. So it's probably about to be, because it's all chocolate. Girl, wake up with chocolate stuck to your neck and we don't. Listen, my kids used to bring me plates and they would be hot. I told y'all the last meal I remember my oldest daughter making me when we all still lived together. She had made some salmon and something else. Baby, she was like, Mom, wake up so you can eat. And it was good. I could smell it. I could feel the heat, baby. I put my face right down in it. Burnt the heck out the side of my face. It was cream spinach. It was salmon stuff with cream spinach and some rice and something else, baby. Went head first into it. Sleep. I said, wake me up when y'all giving me my food. Because, baby, they'll sit it on the side. I be sleep. Eating, sleep, then burn my chest and everything. Sleeping on the couch. Listen, I miss my daughters cooking for me and I miss cooking for them. Because my daughters throw down and I be missing their little food now. Not little, they big food. Oh. Anyway, so with that family, baby, my kids cook and it make me excited too. Like they cook. They throw down, they make whatever they want. Yeah, but them candies was real good. I was eating them in the middle of the night. I'm really chilling. I need to get up and do a little bit of running around. And then come back. I gotta get this office together. I really need to finish building that shelf so I can move all this stuff around. So that's probably what I'm about to do today. Is build this other shelf that goes in here so I can put all this stuff where it goes because it's driving me crazy. And I'm tired of that 13 or 12-foot piece of wood being in my living room. So I'm gonna cut that and put it together. There's so much stuff in here. My kids used to take pictures of me falling asleep while eating. Yes, honey. Kids is evil. Kids are evil people. They talk about you. They hurt your feelings. They laugh at you in your face. Kayla, you know you can buy these online. You can buy these online. Auntie told us the website. It's Albanese Candy Company or whatever. People be buying them online and they'll send them to you. They got all kind of candy. I mean, if you know somebody that don't got a nut allergy, this is a good Christmas present. This the gift that keep on giving. Put it in a real pretty box and fill them up and say, I'm sweet on you. Or whatever. I went straight there, but only got gummies. Oh, okay. Yes, baby. Good. Do you hear me when I say good? I say good. Uh-huh. Yep. Albanese world's best. Yeah. They got all kinds of stuff over there from what I hear. Me and the kids have nut allergies. Oh, Pumpkin. Sorry. See if they make a raisin kind. Because you know a lot of times companies that make that kind of stuff, they'll make raisin, like the raisin version of it. Maybe you could send that to them as a thing so that they could get into the people that can't. You said they got raisins and pretzels. There you go, Dave. But look, so they got raisins and pretzels in the same flavors? Is that what you're saying? Oh, got it. Cross-contamination. Okay. I see what you're saying. Well, then maybe give us some of these black cookie makers and stuff online and stuff that got the same allergies but be making it, girl. Well, there go your thing. Okay. Oh, y'all. Do it feel like a lazy Saturday to y'all? Because it's getting fall. I was sitting outside. It felt so good this morning. The wind was blowing. The leaves are turning. I was like, wow. Ooh. I promise you, every time I go back, They be playing. I just freaking reshare. That's crazy. Hold on, let me see. Y'all, well, I was gonna try to show y'all that. Why is this? Really? Well, I just saw a video about Atlanta flooding, and I'm like, wow, y'all seen it? Hold on. Um, oh man, they not gonna show me the ones that I had just watched. I bet. Y'all see that? This is Buckhead. Yeah, it's Buckhead. And then that city, that's my song. I can't play it because we on YouTube, but yeah.
Opening up this sinkhole outside of here in Metro Atlanta, the power of the water has eaten away at the land beneath us, opening up this sinkhole outside a popular dim sum spot. In the Atlanta area, flood watch is in effect until Friday afternoon with rainfall totals of over 12 inches. Here in Metro Atlanta, the power of the water has eaten away at the land beneath us, opening up this sinkhole outside a popular dim sum spot. In the Atlanta area,
Sinkholes opened up in on the North Carolina, what's the name, border. And I told y'all that it wasn't I-44, it was I-40. Did y'all see it? Did y'all go look it up? So those of you that went, yeah, a dam broke in North Carolina. Yeah. My nephew in Georgia, power went out yesterday. Back tonight on 11 p.m. Wow. Yes, I'm on the border of Georgia and South Carolina, and we got our behinds whooped. I just got internet back on. Are you serious, Ari? Georgia has a lot of underground tunnels due to the underground. Oh, yes, I saw it was looking like but it was I-40. Yeah. If the dim sum spot is closed, you know it's serious. Uh-oh. Well, I don't even know what dim sum is. What is it? You said yes, Asheville flooded. You said highways weren't flooded, water flushed off the roads. Where? My road here in South Carolina that flooded in the horrible flood back 2015. Flooded horribly. Okay. My friend in Tallahassee has no power either. She would have been fine if... What time is it? 9:13, and never too early for somebody in the WOIU community to be petty. I guess it's never too early to be petty in the WOIU community. She said she would have been fine if she'd have got her stuff. Told my friend, and now she without power. Look at her. Listen, you hear me? Nikki, never. It's never too early to be petty. We can be petty at 2 o'clock in the morning, honey. 6, 7:30. Listen. But guess what, though? It's the truth. My niece was impressed by the light bulbs. Okay. But other places have power. I know, right? I told Plenty get your stuff. Hope they did. Hope they did. It's all right, Pumpkin. I told you was going to be... Excuse me. Didn't Auntie tell you was going to be saying that, though? Didn't I said, it's their choice. And now you're seeing... I know a lot of y'all got people that wouldn't listen to y'all. But y'all seeing they never thought it would happen where they was at. She has 2 kids. Oh, that's the one that's pregnant. Oh. My hubby was like, we ready, right? That part. I know. Listen, every time something happened, they going to be like, dang. But look at it. So many people wouldn't listen, right? And it's harder to get this stuff now. And if they go on strike, it's going to be even harder. Yeah. I said, in just a minute, y'all gonna be happy. You said we're going on strike. Yeah. You work for the ports? I know they going on. Who you work for? Yeah, I know. The day after my daughter's birthday. The same day that I said I went on strike from having any more children. October 1st. It's a monumental day for me, too, because that was the day that solidified that I would have absolutely no more children. I went on strike, too, for now 21 years come Monday. You hear me? Been on strike. Did. My baby was born September 30th, honey, and at 3, 4, 5 o'clock that next morning, baby, I went on strike from having children. Yes. Walked out of the hospital, never able to bear a child again. You're not supposed to do that, but I did. 21 years ago. That's your birthday? The doctor said, well, if you could be pregnant. I said, oh, no, I'm not leaving the hospital until I get my tubes tied. He said, oh, we normally wait 6 weeks. I won't be going anywhere. I will camp out in the lobby. If I go home, I'm going to be pregnant. No. Nope. My hubby asked me, are we good? I'm saying we good. He wanting to get more stuff now. I bet. I bet. I didn't have to leave that hospital. She was born at about 12. So, in the afternoon, something like that. That's a shame. I should remember what time. If you in here, baby, I'm sorry. I don't. I have to look at your birth certificate. She was born in the afternoon, though. Between 12 and 2. And, yeah, by 6 o'clock the next morning, I had my tubal ligation. I was coming out of surgery at 6. So they had to take me in early. Because by 6 o'clock, I had a tubal ligation. And I was leaving out of that hospital with no... I wasn't going to have to worry about that. I can't wait 6 weeks. It'll be another kid in here. No, thank you. That's not my deal. Wait a minute, what happened? So I'm thanking God for our supplies too. Back to what I was saying, the whole strike that went left. But October 1st, it is a monumental day for me. 1, 2, and then 3. Didn't I tell y'all folks was gonna be mad that y'all had y'all stuff? Good job. Good job. Still think you wasted your money? Do you? My daughter was born at 7 and I was rolling in the OR at 9. Get tied up. That part. Take care of this, please and thank you. Money well spent, ain't it? I said, please stop buying all those expensive purses and stuff you don't need. And I need you to focus on, if everything were to go away, the stores didn't have it, these didn't have it, that didn't have it. You need to have what's not going to be in the stores. You said now they scrabbling around and I'm just sitting back and let. Girl, you see him on that Girl, not that he tied the dog on the. What is that dog? Girl. You said they fighting over the piece of bread in the store, girl. Girl, what? They rushing out and people was dropping water bottles and stuff. The man that slipped on the water bottle trying to snatch the bag from the lady. You said, do we got power? I thought you was telling me about the lady they was snatching the water. Hold on. Babe, can you make me 2 eggs? And 2 pieces of sausage. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I want 2 biscuits. Thank you. Hello. I'm sorry, cuz. What's going on? You said how we making biscuits with no power. I got a double, I got one of them old school pots granny them used to have. And I just put it in there and put that lid on it, and that cast iron cooked the top of it. And we put it on low on top of the stove. On top of what stove? Because you know I got an electric one. You know we got them little propane stoves. Yep. Well, you know what, cuz go on and save your energy. I know y'all ain't got no way to recharge, or you got to go outside and it's raining hard and your car is flooded. So I'll be praying for y'all. Yeah. Okay. It's the truth. Cause what you gonna do if the road is washed out? Who gonna get to you? They not sending diesels through that. The diesels. That seems mean. But do you have family members that are in the areas where they've been hit hard at? It's not safe to waft in the water. You don't know what's in it. If you can't leave your house and people can't get to you, what will you do? And how long will it take to get to them? Okay. Y'all get what I'm saying? This ain't being funny. This is a real deal. Things that people don't be wanting to think about. Oh, I don't want to think about that. I said, well, the worst time to think about it is when it's happening. And it's too late. Right or wrong? All them people went out and rushed and bought all that food, and now they ain't gonna have no power. But if they had plenty of water and some type of way to get some power, right? Then they could cook and eat. I ain't getting to nobody, and ain't nobody getting to me. I told you what to do. Oh well. Y'all thought Auntie was mean when she was saying that at first. Y'all thought I was mean when I was saying that. I'm at 15-minute walk from my mom's house. Right, but I'm saying if the road is out, what do you hear me? You could be right across the street, but if the street is gone, how you get over there? People woke up and they now living on a cliff. When it was a whole road and houses on this side. Houses was floating out into the I said, Hey, you hear me? You don't know what's going to happen. So you need to have stuff to be prepared, y'all. And it just seems like, you said you just saw that so many people whole life washed away in real life. In real life. And they had to take what they could, right? But if you got most of your main survival stuff packed up, you can throw that stuff. I saw people getting U-Hauls and everything. So if you do have to start over, you have your main stuff. I saw some people down in like Florida and different places in Alabama and wherever, they had just built their houses and they're gone. Their houses ain't even a year old. There's a whole town, right? I seen it. That's what's messing me up too about that Tennessee thing. For a number of reasons, more than one.
A flood watch is in a here in Metro.
I don't like that. I don't want to watch myself. That's weird. That's how y'all be seeing me over here. I don't like that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like that at all. That's weird. Moving on. I'm about to probably give me some food. Not give me some food, but figure this out. I don't even want to call maintenance till Monday. He's going to be here Monday, so I'm just going to tell him on Monday. I know I'm going to have to put a work order in. I'll put it in Sunday night. Oh, the old CERCA would have just went and bought a heating element and put it in and not worried about them, but I'm going to let them do it. It is. It's weird. I'm going to just let them do it. I can't believe my heating element blew out. Nuts. This smells so freaking good. It is. And that's why I've been trying to relax. I think I'm going to play my game today. I got to figure out how to hook up that thing. I need to relax because this week has been like a whole lot. This last 3 weeks has been like, sit down. Sat down. Emotionally, physically, I have been going through it. Do you hear me? Oh, real quick. Who's watching The Hobbit? Not The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings, the show on Prime. Anybody? Did y'all see last night's episode? I said, oh, that was the other thing. I knew it was something. I think it's up at the top. Why? Why is this the people? The ghoul looking things? That's what they called. Y'all knew that? Did y'all know? I said, what the heck? This is what them ugly, scary things that went against the elves, this is what they called. Literally spelled the same and everything. Right, no, but they literally have it spelled this way in there, in the one from last night. I know they were called orcs, right? But I didn't know that they spelled it like that too. He said many other will die. And I'm like, rewind. Who lived in Uruk? Or Iraq? Or Iraq? Who lived there? Who lived there, family? The Giants. Did y'all see the end? Y'all see that big old thing came out of there? Oh, you gonna have to watch. Definitely are. Definitely are. Yeah. It's a show on Prime. Yeah. Yep. It's real good too. And it ain't super grown. I think it's appropriate for the kids, right? It ain't been no real, I mean, except for like fighting parts, but like older kids, 7. Yeah. Lord of the Rings on Amazon Prime. It's a show. It's on Amazon. I think they only got 2 seasons. It's only 2 seasons, so but they good. It's good. And it's a lot of our stuff in there too. You're welcome. It's a lot of our stuff in there. A lot. A lot. Like, look for the words. Put the captions on so you can see what they saying. I was like, wait, that's interesting. You hear me? Mm-hmm. So, I just wanted to come and I'm going to probably try to lay back down for a minute because my sleep was crazy last night. I had that big old stupid industrial fan in there blowing. It kept making my throat dry. I woke up choking. Was not happy about that. So I think I'm going to have to take some allergy medicine because every time they bring them fans in here, this just be like, wow. Probably because it's been in other people's house or blowing dust around. I don't know. Name, places, all of it. Yep. So, yeah. And then if you didn't get to watch 3,000 Years Longing, I guess, watch that. Okay? But I think I'm going to go back and lay down for a minute. Eat and lay down. And then I'm going to get up and start my day over because I'm pretty sleepy. And I've been up since 4. Well, I got up at 4. Got up for a minute, lay back down till 6. Then I got up at 6 and started reading. So, yeah. Yeah. And again, that's somebody telling their story. But it was very interesting to kind of see it played out. Some of the stories that we have read about Solomon or the things that they were able to do at that time. Because Solomon was dealing with, they could see the spirits and talk to them and they manifested and all of that. So it's interesting to see that that was even in there. You hear me? That was good to see that that was in there. So a lot of the things that we've read that are not in the normal Bible or whatever else it is, to see those things played out is cool. Yeah. Yeah. Because what if Sheba was a, what's her name? What if she was a satyr? It said her mama was a jinn. Now, that's just that story, but that would be interesting. It's up here somewhere. We got a book. We got 2 books on her. One of them is in my room. And the other is on one of these shelves. Y'all hear that big old fan going? We got this one and a little one. Oh, but I don't know exactly where it is. It's somewhere in here. I thought it was in like one of these. It's in here somewhere, y'all. I don't know where the other one is. It might be on this side. Let's see. Because the Book of the Bee is over here. So the Queen of Sheba might be over here too. Is this it? Yep. See? So we got some books on her. When she said, but the history books say otherwise. He said, but I was there. That part. That part. But did y'all even see how his body looked? Y'all see how his feet and stuff looked? it was like scales on him. And you remember how we read how the angel was made out of fire? And he said they was made out of a subtle fire. And he didn't. Yeah. Yeah. But you can see his skin was like the mermaid that got shared. His skin did do that, like metallic-y, like whatever, that just like on that mermaid. And the fact that he was able to be big and little. And remember we talked about how the angels, after they look like a normal man. Remember? And then when they got them pregnant, they said, okay, I got to show you my real size. Come outside. Remember? That's exactly. He said, I fit in. Baby, all I can think about is my daughter saying, Mommy, he was bigger than the ceiling. And then he jumped down and he was regular size. And my baby was 10 years old and she about to be 21 on Monday. You hear me? So the fact that my 10-year-old had never seen that, and in her dream, that's what she saw. He was bigger than the ceiling. She was like, Mommy, when she did it, he looking up like this. And then she said when he jumped down off the cabinet, he was regular size. And then that lady came in, 60 years old, 50 years older than my baby. They never met each other. They said the same thing. I said, yeah, okay. And now, we didn't seen it in the movie. Well, we didn't see it in other movies too, but. And remember he said he got them pregnant, but nothing never came of them kids. In a movie? I don't think I paid attention to it. Remember? But y'all realize what kind of jinn he is? $3,000 years longer. What kind of jinn is he? What kind of spirit is he? You're welcome. What kind of spirit? Yes. A long time. Hey. So, literally, he was a succubus. Did y'all realize? I mean, a incubus. Hey, did y'all realize that? No? Y'all didn't pick up on that? Huh? Did y'all? He was there to pleasure her, give her what she needed, go out into the world, come back and tell her. And he only had people see him when he wanted to be seen. Think about it. None of the women wanted to be with their husbands or anything else. And he was always lurking. Y'all know what that remind me of too? Tobit. Remember in Tobit? With Sarah, what's her name? Sarah? What was the girl name? Tobit. Where the demon kept killing her husbands every night before she got ready to go in there. Y'all, my mom was going through all our stories. Asmodeus. Remember, he wanted her for himself. Y'all remember? Now when y'all go back, y'all gonna be like, oh my goodness. Because think about it. They wanted to spend more time with him than they did with their real partners. Or real people. And he was telling them all about everything. These spirit spouses. How people keep talking about they got spirit spouses. That's what he was. He was explaining how he got Sheba. Yeah. Think about it. And a lot of other people. We talked about the dreams that we had at night and how it's a real nocturnal emission that you have. Spooky. Auntie, why you make that face? Auntie said, yeah. And they can materialize. Yeah. That's what she was to him. He was to her. He was a spirit spouse. Ooh, I don't really want to pull out that one because I think that's my only one that got it in there. Hold on. Hold on. You're moving too fast. Spooky, right? Uh-oh. No. I don't really, you know what? Come in. I don't know if this one got them in here or not. Oh, yeah, it do. Okay, boom. Because y'all know I normally go to my big one. Do this one. It got Baruch. Where the heck is Toby? Book of Wisdom, Esther. There it is. So, in the book of Tobit, y'all know this book that should be in your Bible, but it ain't. His voice was subtle and charming. Y'all see that? Now, and this is the Bible. But y'all see that book that's not in your... he's talked about it in your Bible, but this book ain't in the book of Tobit. This talks about... Did you see all the different beings sitting behind Sheba? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Oh, listen. When I tell y'all, I was like, okay, Dad. Because I be asking, I be like, God, I wish you could put it in my face so I can see it how I see it in my mind. And God is allowing that to happen. Because all of them beings, all of the magic that Solomon had, the ability to listen to the animals and talk to the animals and understand the animals. Remember, it was saying that the mice was telling him the answers to stuff. I said, ooh. We done read stories about that. We read a story, I think, about the birds. Remember, he had sent the birds out and he was getting ready to go to war with somebody or something. I can't remember the whole story. But do you remember? And the bird came and told him he was using the birds like they be using the birds in warfare now. The birds to record us. They ain't changed their stripes, have they? It's birds that go back and report what we say. They be on the phone lines and everything. And those was real birds, but they not making them real now. And they had a son, and his name was Menelik, who started the Ethiopian dynasty, right? Or one of the Ethiopian. Now y'all see why the book of Menelik is so important. Huh? Y'all pick that up? Yes. No. I don't think so. I don't know for sure because I don't know all the pieces. I don't ever remember reading that, but I've always thought, right? Because Solomon was a great magician. We know this. And most of the leaders, here we go. Most of the leaders was what, y'all? Most of the leaders was what? What did we read from Genesis 6? Nephilim, children of the angels. So it only makes sense because we know that they were intermarrying so that they could keep that power at a certain area, right? Right? She was a queen of one of the largest and most powerful nations that had been, right? So it makes sense that these bloodlines, the royal bloodlines that they be talking about, we already know that the fallen angels infiltrated those royal bloodlines, right? I mean, he was a high-ranking warlock or witch or whatever once he got to that time. It only makes sense. Now, we can't say for sure. But remember, Solomon taught her whatever she wanted to know. Y'all remember? Remember, he answered all her questions. All of them. Whatever she wanted to know, he answered them. That was probably about magic and the like. He probably taught her how to understand birds and the animals, their speech. Because he was the first dog whisperer. Well, not the first, but one of them. You know what I mean? So when you go back and you think about all the stories that we have read and put together, that 3,000 years of longing, not saying it's to the T perfect, but it makes a lot of sense. Because it basically proves a lot of the things that we have been reading. That the spirits do come and lay with people, we know that. But also, that was a different time because now, y'all remember what we read in the book of Lamech? Lamech of Cain. Y'all remember what the people was doing around that time when Naaman was out? It said the beast was going into the men and the men was going into the beast. And the spirits was going into the men and the member. So just more of that. But I think that's why in the Bible, it cut out a lot. It cut out a lot. You hear me? It cut out a lot because if people really knew. But God didn't keep saying the word. He didn't just destroy the earth for no reason. He said it was wicked. It was wicked. Wicked, 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 wicked. You hear me? And so now as we go back and we watching some of this stuff, and remember I told you they didn't just get this from nowhere. They stories, Lord of the Rings and all of that, these are fairy tales or legends or whatever, and they have access to all those old manuscripts about what was going on. So they can put them to us like movies, like they wrote the script and really it's this. They just made it look fun. Right? Or this. Recycled information. Exactly. That we don't have access to them big old books. But we know that the Order of the Golden Quill, which is what our writers in Hollywood get, is the ones that have kept the stories. And they're the ones that write our movies right now about the superheroes and all of that. Every movie typically has a book older than what we even see that they tell us this person wrote. When I watched it with my son, it made him want to go back and get his OTP. Come on! Yes, nephew! And did. Because even me watching that Hobbit yesterday and I saw Uruk, I'm like, wait a minute. But think about it. Who was building those big old stone cities like that up in the mountains high? They were called the mountain and the mound builders. Yes or no? So the elves, who were bigger than regular people, built these cities up way in the mountains. How'd they get the bricks up there? Well, they was bigger than normal sized people. They had magic things. The children of the angels. Because they wanted their children to be what? Exalted above regular men. Right or no? Even if you look at the dwarves, them living in the ground, right? And finding the magic rocks and all the different metals. Is that not what we read in Enoch? When you see them digging and they done built the whole kingdom underground in the mountains, you wouldn't consider them mountain builders? The dwarves? I see where you're going there, Vicky Ann. Yes or no? What was on top was on bottom. It was beautiful stone kingdoms above ground and below. Good morning. Right? So think about that. What's beneath us? Haven't they gone in the caves that people been walking by for a very long time and seen exactly what we see in Lord of the Rings? Or no? Cities and tunnels, whole cities. They showed us in Aquaman what used to be the underworld. Come on now. What's the girl's name? Maleficent? Wasn't it people living in the mountains in Maleficent? And they had wings and whatnot? All the harpies was living up there, wasn't they? Maybe that's why when people go on mountain hikes and stuff up in those regions like that, they don't never come back. Hold on, y'all. Let me go blow my nose. I think I'm going to turn that fan off. Because it is kicking up good. I tell you this, wind can be good and wind can be bad, because waking up with a dry throat is not funny. Mm-hmm. So think about this, family. You remember it said that the mothers of the giants were also the mothers of the dwarves and stuff too, right? It either went one way or the other. Right? They either produce super big people or super little people. But it wasn't the average size human. And everything in between. And then they started practicing miscegenation, right? So they started making these other species. They started making up their own species, right? And this is how we get a lot of these beasts that we study about. So it's very interesting to go on there after we've done all this reading and then go and look at it. And it's like, wow, I couldn't even imagine living in a time like that. You hear me? So much in our face, T. I'm trying to tell you. That's where I be like, I don't got time to be watching no reality TV because I'm trying to see what's about to be our reality. Did you hear what it said? I don't got time to be watching reality TV because if God said the things that were here before the flood is about to be again, then I need to be going and looking at what's about to be our reality. People said dragons ain't real until there was one burning up in Japan and they saw it in all them other places. They said mermaids wasn't real until they started washing up. They said giants wasn't real until they start opening the doors of mountains like doors. Yeah. Now the big people and little people are coming to pass. All the things. The people with the extra fingers. We had Jimmy J6 on here. Stanford Pines is his real name. He literally is in Kenya, and it's a pit. I got it on my wall. And did. Don't get up too fast, Circa. That hip hurt. You heard me. Y'all remember this live, or some of y'all might not have been here. Y'all remember him? Stanford Pines? He's literally living with 6 fingers right now. Thank you, Queen, for taking this picture for me. So, when the Bible says, and then we already know a lot of y'all was born with 6 fingers and y'all kids had 6 fingers. It was a very exciting class. To me, too. To me, too. Mm-hmm. Your nephew was born with an extra finger. Right. And what they do in medicine to make God's word not be true is cut them off, don't they? Spain has giant puppets. I think they're real because they fed one cake. Freaked me out. I've been seeing that too. I seen them. They be all over. Yep, my tall cuz. My tall 6-foot cuz had an extra finger. I told y'all my ex is pretty much like everybody in his family. My ex, pretty much everybody in his family was born with an extra finger. And they all over 6 feet. The kids is like, by the time they 10, they like 5'11". It's a real thing. So the 6-finger men that was mentioned in the Bible, in 2 Samuel, we actually got to meet one of their descendants. Or somebody that at least has the genetic marker that these guys really lived. And a lot of times, if they had an extra finger, that's a DNA marker of these guys. Of the men of Gath. If you go to 2 Samuel, it says, in still another battle which took place at Gath, there was a huge man, a giant, with 6 fingers on each hand and 6 toes on each foot, 24 in all. He was descended from Rafa. This is how we got these guys. The Raphaim. They spell it here with an E, and then they spell it with an A, but it's the same ones. They change. They be playing that little word game with you. This is the story of the 100,000 giant war, when the giants was fighting against each other. The Book of Og, he's listed in the Bible. The Caribbean is filled with folks with extra fingers. Really? Well, we know they went to the. Remember when it was talking about when they started chasing the giants to places, right? Do this look like a fairy tale to you? That's me, and you see that's the back of my room, and this man really has 6 fingers. What is a fairy tale about it? Can you count? It's safe. I got 5, he got 6. That's not a fairy tale, pumpkin. This is a man that's living right now. His name is Stanford Pines, and he lives in Kenya. You might want to look him up, because he's definitely real. Seeing as how the same, what you see there. Okay. The idiots is out today, so let me help you. There we go. I ain't even gonna do it. I ain't got time for. If you want to be blind, baby. That don't have nothing to do with me. Moving on. Now, you ain't smoked enough, evidently, because, nigga, can you see my background? This was just what? Earlier this year that he came on our class? You weird. And I'm getting messages from him still. Literally just told you this man's name. Who said it's 100 more of them? Oh, that big dude over in Kenya or whatever? Yeah, I seen him too. Right. And it was so exciting to see what we've been studying about forever come to pass. And my granddaughter's 13 years old, 5, 10, and is 13 years old, and 5, 10, and 6 fingers and webbed toes. Come on, Audrey. I was watching the Minnows Kids Bible Stories, and I believe they said another name for Abraham was Rapha. Interesting. So they gave him for Abraham. Interesting. Well, interesting. I ain't gonna say it ain't. I mean, we know that all of the races of the giants came out of human women. So they were still mating with them. This is a real thing, and this is how we study our genetics. I lost a son that had Turner syndrome. He had webbed fingers and webbed toes. Yes, Portia. Listen. This is the thing. What God said is true, but most people don't go looking for the real information, right? But it makes sense that people are born with webbed fingers and webbed toes. And Enoch said they went into the what? They went into the animals of the sea, did they not? And the reptiles. A lot of reptiles have webbed fingers. They went into the birds, it says. Birds have webbed feet. Ducks got webbed feet. It's a lot of ducks that got, or birds and stuff that got webbed feet, don't they? Pelicans, do they got webbed feet? They took some of my 3 embryos in IVF and said they had deformities. They wouldn't tell me what the foreign ones were and won't return my calls. In real life? What? Girl, don't play with me. In real life, and my mom had a mutation of cyrano. Clear. Tanisha, for real? Oh my God. And y'all want to see? I love this class. Oh my God. So what? Didn't I tell y'all they know who is the genealogy? They know whose genes is where. They know, because now y'all see why I started studying genetics? Now do y'all see why I started studying the DNA and genetic disorders? Because I couldn't understand why all the genetic disorders is named after these mythical beings. I don't know. Vicky Ann said, you said my nerves. I love this class. We have found out so many things here because so many of our class members have a lot of these disorders. Polydactyly, syndactyly, all of these things, the extra fingers, everything. It makes double wombs, all of it, the double rows of teeth, the fingers, everything is here. So every time we go and we read a story, we literally have somebody come here and be like, nope, yep, my son got that, my daughter got that, I got that, my granddaddy, that runs in my mama's side. So then, I love it here. You said that's why I stayed. I have 6 fingers. Are you serious? Oh, shoot. So many of our classmates are awesome. Yes. Really? One thing Dad gonna do is give us a testimony in here every time, Ari. Every time he gonna let you know this lady is not crazy and what you read is real. They have extra fingers and extra toes. You said answer my lifelong questions. Interesting. And now you see why I won't stop reading. And it's not about being mad. It's about proving what God said is real. And my son is 3.5 feet tall at 4, and a 1-year-old. He ripped at 1 he ripped my bedroom door off the hinges. Damn. Neffy. Y'all remember I told you I used to call my ex Neffy? I said, I am in the land of the Nephilim. I am in the land of the Nephilim, nigga. They think I'm a kid and I'm grown. The kid's is 5 to 10 inches tall, 5 to 6 inches taller than me. And she 10. The hell's going on here? My ex, his father, had an extra row of teeth and his brother had 6 fingers in his top. Oh. So it's the real thing around there. Got it. Mm-hmm. Yep. And people don't believe. And it's like, they'll listen to these doctors saying it's a mutation. Yeah, but where did mutation come from? We know where it came from. We know where it came from. Don't we? Little strong nephew got to lay off the milk. I'm trying to tell you. Listen. But that should make you happy. That should make you excited that your studies, like, not only, I mean, it's a lot of things that we've read and that we've delved into, like, just dug into, and it all made other people's lives make sense. Right? It's a lot of y'all that done got health questions here. Everything. All kinds of stuff, man. Where you said your baby daddy had double rows of teeth? Me and my cousin just talked about that yesterday. She was telling her son, if you knock these teeth out, you're not getting no more. I said, some people get a third set. And here we are talking about it today. You see it. Was he from one of these states? California? You see it? And my mom and I are from Michigan. Interesting. Well, they found a lot of the mermaids, I think, in Michigan up by the water. Y'all remember we was reading about the maritime places, the maritime giants, and I think it was like New York, New Hampshire. All them places up in there is where they, and in Michigan, I think they found bones on Michigan too. Of the mermaids. And now that LaDaisha that had us watch The Hidden City, that all makes sense. Does it? But think about it though. Right? My little sister who has a twin has double rows of teeth. Okay. Yep. My son has cyronomelia on his mom's side. Giant genes on his dad's side. Right. Can I ask y'all a question? When you first came here and we started studying all this stuff, I know some people stayed because it made sense as to the genetic disorders are in your family or whatever. But isn't it amazing to just really be able to unlock what it is the doctors keep telling you they don't know where it come from? And you know exactly where it comes from now. You're not mistaken. You know exactly how this happened and where it entered the bloodline in the 7th generation from Adam. Like, you know. It's not a question. You don't got to guess. You know what's happening when a person is in a coma. You know what's happening when there's sickness and the doctors keep saying there's no cause for it. You know what's happening then. Do you see how studying and really getting into the word actually helps you understand life for real? The word is medicine for real. It'll help you quit doing stuff. Yeah, of course. I'm glad. Ooh, all this tired of folks telling me I'm crazy. That part. Yes, and now that reading helps provide a lot of answers for the questions, right? And now y'all see why I don't be caring what nobody say about them calling me crazy or whatever, because you just don't know. That's the problem. You just don't know. And I'm not saying it like, oh, you don't know. I'm saying you call me crazy because you don't know the answers. or it's beyond your level of thinking, and what does that have to do with me? Nothing. Because I'm going to ask. God said he can answer all my questions, and as y'all can see, he do. And I'll be like, okay. As to why we knew about the eggs, I'll be asking them, tell me what's coming. We knew about these floods coming in places where they shouldn't be. We knew that the ports was going to be going on strike. We knew it wasn't going to be no groceries, right? We knew the water was going to go bad, right? So he don't just give us the chicken, the water, everything. We knew it wasn't going to be no munions. So what do? We went and got our stuff before the money started going away. God told us to get our stuff before nothing was moving on the trucks, trains, planes, and automobiles. He told us raw was coming, so we prepared and got these. Because we knew we wasn't going to be able to breathe outside at some point in time. Right? Or no? We knew the internet was going to go out. Be in and out and in and out and in and out. So we got these, because if ain't no electricity, ain't no internet, who about to be without TV? Not us. So we got DVD players and stuff, portable, rechargeable DVD players. I mean, I just be trying to see if y'all be seeing what I see. Everybody else out here trying to make people jealous. We just trying to make sure we can eat and don't have to take the mark of the beast. I've made connections with my local farmers because of being here. Come on. Come on. Feed your family however you can. That's what I'm talking about, family. Like we ain't, I mean, not that we don't have to worry, but God has blessed us to be prepared every single time. Whatever it was, he told us before, it gave us time to get our stuff. Some people didn't listen, some people did. Some people called us crazy, and now they calling us saying, hey, cuz, hey, sis, hey, bro. Remember you was telling me, what's that crazy lady you was listening to on the internet? The one that be hollering all the time. Her. Yeah, what's her name? Remember that video you used to send me a couple years ago and she was showing all the stuff that you needed to get? Is that still available? Oh, cousin. You said what? Y'all ain't got no lights. For real, it's darker. Oh, you all right? What you run into? Be careful, cuz. Hey, quit trying to talk to me and put your light on your phone so you can see. What we doing? Oh, we ain't doing nothing sitting here watching TV. How we watching TV? Oh, the kids got all their little rechargeable DVD players. And yeah, he in there playing a game. He got it hooked up to his solar power generator. How he playing it ain't connected to the internet? Because he turned off something and now he can play his PS5 all day. How we keep run? I said he got solar panels. Baby, can you make me 2 burritos? Yeah. 2. I want eggs and sausage, yep. You said how we cooking. And the power out. Well, we got wood burning stoves. And we got lava rocks and butane stoves. And we got terracotta pots and candles. So, I mean, we gonna eat. We gonna eat. How we eating and it ain't nothing in the store? Man, listen. Remember when I was telling y'all to go on and get y'all, take y'all food stamps while they was giving out all them extra food stamps during 2020? And everybody kept on buying all the seafood and doing all the mukbangs and stuff. And I said, mukbang this. I said, because they going to cut them stamps. Remember, cuz I told you they was going to cut them stamps. And then they was going to skyrocket the food and everything was going to go up 2 or 3 times. Y'all remember that? Because who going to be having the mukbangs now? Us. I told you the crazy people always make it. The crazy people, like Kevin Bacon, is always prepared when the craziness comes. You ain't got to be out in the chaos. You don't got to be out running around while everybody else is trying to rush and get nothing because they don't think nothing going to happen until they see it. I keep telling you, don't be a wait until you see it. I believe it when I see it. Well, if you wait till then, it's always too late, baby. You would want to know before. Nowhere, yes. You didn't have to run out yesterday and buy no candles. You didn't have to run out yesterday and try to find batteries. All of y'all, a lot of y'all that's in the places where it's flooding and hurricaning and stuff, y'all was like, y'all went to work or was chilling in the bed, wasn't tripping. You didn't have to worry about the lights going out, power going out, nothing. You made a post to prepare. Come on. They try to advertise that they come down on produce prices and Giant Eagle. I still can't find cheaper. That part because they be lying. This one dusty, but we got portable fans and everything. Rechargeable fans. Who about to be hot? We got portable air conditioners, portable refrigerators, portable toilets, portable showers, portable everything that we need. Don't we? We got hammocks and tents, trenching tools, fire starters, window busters. Over 10,000 people in South Carolina is without power, but I was prepared. Come on, Lodi. Come on, Lodi. Y'all see that? That kind of stuff make me happy when I hear it. And my little nieces and nephews is not sitting in the dark. My grandmas and grandpas, my uncles and aunties is not sitting in the dark. Let them keep calling you crazy and keep getting your stuff before it ain't none to get. Which is very well, I mean, what they say, one day could cause 1 week. So 4 days will cause a month of the stores not having what they need. All of them. Blankets, clothes, drawers, cleaning supplies, food. My husband said it's 1 million without power and they can't get them until the water goes. Get to them until the... Mama V, did we talk about it? No, don't do that. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Your device is connected.
Thank you.
Did we talk about it? Did we talk about it?
Did we?
Did we talk?
I gotta do it, Mari. I'm so grateful he did this for us.
Get your stuff right now. Get your stuff right now. Get your stuff right now. Before it's too late.
Yeah. Marvin, come on.
Get your stuff right now. Get your stuff right now. Get your stuff right now.
This is Mari.
Get your
Before it's too late. Before you can't buy it. Before your money ain't no good. Before it ain't nothing to buy in the store. Do you hear me? And I've been saying that, and I got called crazy. They said I was fear-mongering. They said I was a false prophet. All of those things. And every single thing that we talked about is playing out. Because they fizzled the train out, but I'm sure that got something to do with it too. Everything is 2, 3, 4, 5 times higher. And if this thing go through, it's about to skyrocket. So if you already didn't have enough money, you really ain't about to have enough money now to buy what you need. Folks are going to be pushing and shoving. And I said, y'all do not want to be out in that chaos. God allowed us to know. Ohio electricity is also out right now. Okay. Places is getting hit by the hurricane or the weather or the winds that shouldn't be, and they having issues. I'm just saying. I can see if I got on here and none of the things that we talked about or that I told y'all that God told me came true. I can understand you not purchasing nothing. I can understand you not even listening. But baby, it ain't nothing we ain't talked about that hasn't been proven here in more than 2.5 years now, because we only got like 3 months left. Here in a couple of days, what? October, November, December, January. So once it's October, really, we got like 3 months until we about to be at 3 years. And all the stuff that we talked about was going to happen in the second half of the tribulation is happening right now. The pact that just was signed or written into law or whatever. The raw is here. Civil unrest. The economy's crashing. Floods and earthquakes in diverse places it shouldn't be. The food going bad or not being enough or too expensive to buy. Literally, everything that I got called crazy for in 2022 is a reality in 2024. All of it. The hand system that people said, that's not going to be for fit. Well, they sure got Amazon one out. And a lot of people, I didn't even know folks was having to clock in with their fingerprints and with their forehead. So there's that. He will. He definitely will. All I'm saying is, listen, Earth is having birth pains in real life. And people just living life like, oh, whatever. They've been saying that for a long time. Is your damn eyes open? Do you need my glasses? Here. Because if you can't see the word fulfilling itself, baby, I don't care how much you shouting hallelujah or think just because you don't believe it, that don't mean nothing. You cannot believe that there's a person behind your door with a gun. That don't mean it ain't. You cannot believe that your spouse will steal all your money and move out while you at work. That don't mean they won't. When you said the economy is crashing, my son said it has to crash. And he is in his own world playing his game and can't hear nothing you talking about. What? Yeah. You said a fingerprint to use your card on your phone, yeah? Yeah. I believe it. He said it has to crash and he in his own world. So he playing his game, doing something else. Honey, confirmation doesn't come from anywhere. So all I'm going to say is quit playing. If you planning some expensive stuff, I would say take that money and get the stuff that's going to be needed. Don't keep spending money on all these expensive clothes, because if they shut everything down, ain't nobody about to be going nowhere. We going to be in the house. And make sure you got something to keep your mind going, just in case it ain't no TV or intranet. I just got goosebumps. My son been saying it will crash for a few days, and I ain't know what he meant. He been saying it will crash. Our other nephew over here just said it's gonna crash. Interesting. I keep telling y'all, kids be trying to tell y'all. God will use your kids to speak to you all the time. Out of the mouth of babes. Come on, Rika. I'll be right back. I'm trying to tell y'all. All I want to know is you happy you got your stuff? Just raise your hand real quick. That God loved you enough to warn you so that you did not have to be the first people in the line to get no dang mark. In real life. You can hold out a little bit, at least. If they cut the power, you good. You done learn how to live on less already, so it's not going to be such a culture shock. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Oh, about to fall, and I ain't gonna say it. Sorry, y'all. Let's do it just for a minute. Can we? I normally don't do this, but let's.
It's safe legal, but we're gonna do that without no problem. Neither is going to the club and meeting nobody. That ain't healthy, but y'all gonna keep doing that too.
Uh-oh. always got something smart to say. Sorry, y'all.
Another utility tool is this.
Your device is connected.
Thank you.
Right? So this tool is a shovel. It has a rope cutter, a knife, a bottle opener, a screwdriver, flint, whistle, compass, I don't know, a napper, I guess, to break a window, a spear. Like I said, you got your sawtooth on there, and this thing is stupid sharp. Stupid sharp. A shovel, and then it all goes together like that. And there's an axe here. So we got two or three axes. And you pull this out and you stick your food all the way in there like that, right? So fish or vegetables, it's not much, but you can use this to boil.
Hold on, what else we got here? I be looking mean. Oh, yeah, I'm always spreading my face up at somebody.
The freaking world. The freaking world is ending. Do you actually think we care about LED? We just don't want our kids to be scared. The freaking world is ending. Do you actually think we care about LED? We just don't want our kids to be scared. Hell, breathing the air and eating the food we eat ain't safe either, but we're gonna do that without no problem. Neither is going to the club and meeting nobody. That ain't healthy, but y'all gonna keep doing that too.
I see why y'all sick of me. I've been talking crazy for 2.5 years. Jesus! I didn't even remember I said I need to go back and watch that video. Turtle. Baby, I need to go. Oh, Jesus. I said, crying tears of joy because I'm prepared. Thank you, CERCA, for your obedience. Katie. Yeah, you used to. Listen, you said y'all used to it good because of my. That's an ugly face. Oh, no wonder people be reporting me and stuff.
Oh, right. So you can pick up the radio, you can pick up the news, you can hear what's going on. There's a
This one I start getting
flashlight, and like I said, it's got all the other attachments. This also comes with, where is it? Oh, it's right there. It comes with 3 other rechargeable light bulbs.
This is 2.
So there's 3 rechargeable light.
So think about it. We did one in August of 2022, and then we did another one last year in like October or something of 2023, September or something. We did one in August of 2022 and one in September, October of 2023. And what's happening in September and October of 2024? Cashless stores. People are without lights. People are not able to cook. People might have to dig themselves out of mud. The strike, it might not be nothing in the stores. Interesting. Natural disasters. Did we talk about natural disasters? Food going out, okay. A restaurant near me says we are cashless. We are a cashless establishment right on the door. Oh, okay. That part. So the fact that God allowed us to know, and I keep saying it, not like I said, I'm just trying to show you that God literally chose you to know Maybe it's only one in each family. Maybe it's only two. Out of everybody, how many people are you connected to? God told us that no cargo was going to be moving. Trucks, everything. Didn't he? Did he? And now truckers are having to find new jobs. Aren't truckers having to find new careers? It was about to be mine. And he said, don't worry about it. I just did that so you didn't get folded up like a pretzel. I need you to stay focused learning something. But you ain't going to have to use it. And then people called me crazy when I said, do not be trying to stack up no money. You need to have the things that money can buy and not the glitz and the glam. You think people is with all of this going on, what they trying to go buy now? And they going to get less than we did 2 or 3 years ago. Yes or no? It's not nothing that God didn't tell us. He rerouted me. He sure did. But guess what? Think about this. He let me learn all that I needed to about cargo and how it moves and how to do all of this to then tell me, yep, this ain't going, none of this is going to be happening. Sadly, everyone I told didn't listen, but I just kept getting my stuff from my household. You might have to drive a truck somewhere. What you mean? Oh, I didn't go through that part. I was doing the brokering of the deals. I wasn't gonna be driving. I didn't take the CDL. I was a broker. That's what I was going for. Yeah. I just wanted to be the boss. That's always been my thing. I ain't wanted to be the boss, but if I'm a work, I need to be telling somebody what to do. Yep, he led me to you, and I stopped getting my nails and luxuries done for 2 whole years to prep. Come on, who else changed their life to prep? Who else made the sacrifice to prep? Your immediate family listened? Okay. Anybody else make sacrifices to prep? Worth it, wasn't it? Do your own hair now. Come on, Nay. And do. Save your money. I think my oldest sister is the only one that listens. Uh-oh. None of my family. Well, I say maybe one. My cousin, 2 of my cousins did. I stopped buying purses and started buying plants for seed and instead of buying all the flowers. Come on. Come on. Come on, Jazz. And you got a beautiful garden. We done seen it. Yep, canceled anniversary trips and vacations. Prep with a year of food instead. Come on. Everybody's going crazy here and I'm enjoying the breeze. Katie, where you at? Oh, I love it when you talk to me like that. Oh, found your page earlier this year, and with my tax refund, I got the bulk of my stuff. Come on, Brand. Look at TT, baby. You see that? You see that? You in Florida, and everybody else going crazy, and you chilling? Y'all hear our Niecy Pooh? She found us this year. She didn't wait. She said, oh, hell no. I don't know this lady, but let me go on and get my stuff while I got the money. I'm so proud of you. And I bet you happy you did now that they talking about ain't nothing about to be in the stores. I believe that's why God had me stay away from my family because they ain't listen. Listen. Sure did stop eating out and cooking only at home. Come on, Liz. And now, y'all don't have, we didn't have so many people come in here and say they didn't have to run out and go do nothing, or if they did, it was this or that. You said, yep, Christmas, birthdays, nails, cooking from scratch. In my neighborhood, they cut the water off. Now, no electricity or water. We chilling. Tea of Yah. You said, just saw a video of trucks lined up and empty up and empty parking lots at the ports. My ex is in a place where the food pantries need security because people are snatching food. Ooh, we talked about it. Didn't we talk about it? Didn't we? Didn't we? Didn't we talk about it? I told y'all it wasn't gonna be safe. It ain't 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 safe. I told y'all. But did y'all hear what T said? In my neighborhood, they cut the water off. Now no electric or water. We chilling. Who got to be stressed out? Not us. I told you it's not going to be safe. You're not just going to be able to walk out the grocery store with nothing and ain't nothing in the stores. They stay cutting the water off where I live. I'm never worried. Got my stuff. Come on. We still out of power, but we good. I'm checking on my clients. Come on. Naisha said we still out of power. That's our turn. That's our turn up song. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. Nigga, you ain't about to be walking out no big old grocery store with no big old cart and ain't nobody about to try to knock you over the head for it and ain't nothing been in the store in a week. I'm not going anywhere. You heard that they already on strike at the Los Angeles port. I gotta do it. I'm sorry. I got to. I gotta run it back. Is gonna run it back.
Did we
This is
talk about it? Did we talk about it?
Come on, Mari. Just tell them. I ain't gotta go outside. See, we was outside while everybody else was inside. Now we inside and everybody else gonna have to be outside. You said it, Niecy Pooh. You said not be harmonizing with Marvin. Go and do your thing, Jay. I'm waiting on y'all to send the rendition so we can do our video. I'm not joking. I need y'all to send them so we can have somebody mix them down. We need tenors, sopranos, baritones. We need everybody. Just take that and do your voice thing so we can send them and somebody can mix them down. Because I want it to be like the choir people. You know how they had a video and he'd be singing the soprano and the this and the that. I need that in my life. You said, can I be in the backswing? Of course. We already got praise dancers and everything. Give me chills. I need the full version pronto. I'm trying to tell you, it's a real thing. Y'all playing and everybody called us crazy, but we ready. Might not have everything, but we ain't out here bad. You can do the tambourine if you want to, Tamika. It's fine. We got one. We got one. Do. You said I'm just in the choir singing. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Listen, get what you need now. I just called my mama. She said Al Gore said this was going to happen. That means she still ain't going to get ready. Is that what you telling me, Mama V? What amazes me, people like, I already knew this was going to happen. Well, why didn't you prepare for it? Numb nuts. Tell me that. If you already knew, why you didn't prepare then? Why is you talking about y'all ain't got no power and you over there mad? I don't have an underground system, but I know how to camp and have my stuff. Come on now, that part. You already knew and you know so much, but you're not ready. That make a lot of sense. It's a lot of people y'all was in their ear and they mad they didn't listen. I'm telling you, they might not ever come to you and say it, but they see the news too. They see it. My phone blowing up now. Nope, I'm in class. People want to know what you... Katie, I love it. The pettiness of WOIU, baby, is unmatched. I don't want to talk about it now. I told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all was going to be getting them phone calls? I told y'all. I said, listen, the same thing happened to me. When the 2020 hit, all the people that I had been talking to from 17 to 20 telling them what happened, we get it from our dad. And I don't have a lot of stuff, but God spared us. We still have lights and water. Come on, pumpkin. Come on, but you better off than the people that have nothing. Girl. They was coming talking about where you get them dehydrators at, where you get this. I said, they sold out. It might take you a month to get them now. Because ain't nothing moving at the ports. Because ain't nobody to work the ports. Y'all remember? When everybody got sick at the ports with the 2020? And nothing was moving. It was taking forever to get your packages, or they was giving you your refund because they didn't know when they was going to be. Y'all remember? Who remembers walking in the grocery stores and it was scary to you? They asked you got those solar panel things over there. That's what they asked you, Katie. The ones they laughed at you for buying, talking about, cuz, what is you doing? Is you a conspiracy theorist? That's what you got, man. Ain't they been saying that stuff gonna happen forever? Yep. Not for you. Have an awesome day, that part. You still need to get a portable DVD player. Yes, I remember even took pics of the empty shelves during... Don't write that word. Now, you know I'm saying 2020 for a reason. Come on now. I'm saying 2020 for a reason. You hear me? Y'all know certain words you can't type here. I stocked up on movies, just need the player. Come on. Me, the announcement about 6 felt... Wait a minute, what? Me, that announcement about 6 feet felt like an apocalyptic movie. That part. The grocery store is still scary. That is. You said yes. Folks don't. Folks think they don't have to prepare because they're gonna try and take off. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. Grandma's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water. Niggas is gonna be wading in the water too. The dirt. the grass, the concrete. I don't know why people think that if I took the time to start preparing, that I wasn't going to prepare to protect what I prepared, what I stocked up on. I don't know how that goes through their mind. Oh, I'm just going, really? So you don't think the people that prepared to eat was prepared to unalive folks? Interesting. That is how you show you got silly thinking right there. Ain't no way in hell I'm going to go get all this stuff and don't think that I'm going to have to. Silly thinking. Absolute silly thinking. Crazy in they whole, they lost all their damn marbles. They done sprout out in them boots they got. In the shark boots and the red bottoms and them cars that will set fire if they get too much water on them. That 100,000 could have been a lot of survival stuff. You could have done your built you a nice little bunker for 100 grand. I wonder how many lithium batteries in Atlanta are ruined because of this flood. Because they probably not showing that a lot of them cars caught on fire. Cause ain't that what happened when you got a Tesla and it get in some water? The lithium batteries? Or no? So how many people ain't gonna be able to drive their car? We didn't see some of them cars get in. You said, yes, I saw a whole house burn down because of a Tesla. I know lithium batteries give cancer and can't be safe around all that flooding. Okay. $100,000, you could have spent $40,000 on a car and have $60,000 to play with if they approve you for that. Right? The lady was trapped in hers while it was burning. Interesting. You said it's going in on around you now? What? I'm about to go eat because we didn't been on here 3 hours. It don't even seem like it. I just want to say, if you haven't had a chance to go watch CERCA TROVA Survival and Survival 2.0 on YouTube, you might want to. If you don't have things that are going to help you and your family stay safe and be able to eat, just in case it's too crazy to go outside or you can't go outside or whatever. If there's no food in the grocery stores, if there's no light, electricity, gas, you need to make sure. I love you, TT baby too. I'm about to go eat and just lay down for a minute because I kept that fan kept drying my mouth out, so I kept getting up drinking water and stuff because it's that high powered blower fan and it was blowing in my room. Diapers, wipes, all of that. Yep. So with that, family, I mean, time out for playing, time out for trying to impress people. Nobody ain't gonna be going nowhere. And I told y'all, God is about to even this playing field with these finances. So make sure you have what you need. You hear me? I'm thankful for all God do. It don't have nothing to do with me. In reality, it don't. I'm just the transmitter. But he let us know. He used this old vessel, right? He used this vessel to pour out some stuff into people, and I'm just hoping that y'all still paying attention and getting y'all stuff together, because it's getting crazier and crazier. Yeah. Yeah. I love y'all. If you can, yes. Good morning, Mr. Randolph. Afternoon. If y'all can, if you got Prime, y'all, can you please watch the Lord of the Rings, the series? You're welcome. Y'all hear me? If you got Prime, if you don't, I understand you don't gotta go buy it or whatever. But if you do have Prime, can you please watch the Lord of the Rings series? Just start it. Yeah. I just watched 3,000 Years of Longing yesterday. It was good. Yes, it was. And I'm sure I'm going to have to go back and watch it because I probably missed some stuff. So, I absolutely love y'all. Thank you. And I want to applaud everybody that went on and listened and got your stuff. You in a better situation than a lot of people around the world right now, I promise you. Auntie, that Jesus juice been gone. You want me to show you? I got a half a bottle of that, but I'm going to show you what's going on with this. That's what be having me. I've been trying. Is you supposed to use this fast? Is it supposed to go this fast? No? Didn't? I mean, I let who if you come over here and I make you some tea. This is. Oh, I did give somebody. You right. I did. Do you see? But I'm just saying, is you supposed to use it this fast? Are you? Am I using too much? Is what I'm asking, Auntie. How you gonna get your products, Kimmy, if they on strike? Auntie, this honey good though. I be using a lot. Is you not supposed to? Auntie? Not too much. I think I be pouring like 1/4 of a cup of honey or 2. Like when I make my tea, I put like this much honey in there. For 1 cup of tea. Gotta make sure this ain't tea. So if I'm making this cup, it's gonna be like this much honey in here. Tea. It say Tupelo. Is that too much? Or am I drinking honey or tea? Promise. So maybe I was thinking this should last a lot longer. My mama's bottles used to crust over. These don't get the chance. You overuse honey too? So how much is you supposed to put? I use it about twice a week. So how much is you supposed to put? Like a tablespoon. Girl, no, that'll be nasty. I guess I do be drinking honey, a little tea with my honey. Like I do a little coffee with my creamer, I guess. Do. Well, there goes that. But I thought honey was good for you. You could just drink as much and eat as much as you want to, no? Just enough to sweeten. Maybe that's where my big back is coming from. Because I'm like Pooh Bear. Oh, honey. I don't mind if I do. I feel like old Pooh Bear around here. You said Winnie the Pooh on them. Oh, honey. Listen. Yeah, and Winnie the Pooh. Oh, Pooh Bear. Yeah, I remember how he used to just turn his back and be eating it. And when he turned around, he looking at you like, what you looking at? He got honey dripping from his hands and stuff. Oh, yeah, I won't be putting it on my wounds unless they on the inside. That honey got to touch my inside parts, babe. I can't spare it for no wound. I need it for my palate. CERCA the Pooh. CERCA the Pooh. You ain't lying. Listen. Listen, will the real honey seller please stand up? That's real honey. Lasts forever, so just heat it up. Right. But I'm just saying, cayenne pepper for your wound. What? That's gonna burn. Listen. CERCA. What? I'm gonna divorce Chris. Y'all, I slammed my hair in the door. I thought someone grabbed me. I yelled, they got me, and Chris took off running, talking about he was going to get help. Hilarious. He said, I'm gonna go get him, baby. Don't worry about it. She hilarious. Stops the bleeding in seconds. Cayenne pepper. Well, I got some. You ain't divorcing my brother. He said, baby, I'm running to get help. Don't worry, I'll be back. He's going down to Mama. She got something she can help. He's going to get down there to Mama's house. He's going down to Uncle Jan's house. He's got something. They got something for him. Oh, you wait. I'm going to my... You wait. You wait one moment. Stay right there, Toya. I'm going to go get something to help us. Hilarious. That's because you got all that hair, girl. Her locks is long. Darn milk melatonin. Listen. He said, I'll be back, honey. Don't worry while the water is coming. Oh, Jesus. He is funny. She said they got me. And he took off running, talking about I'm going to get help. I know that's right. You said he blamed me too. Hilarious. Chris said, I'll be right back. Shame on Chris. Tell him 10 toes down. They got me, babe. He said, I'll be back. I'm going to get help. That's how it normally works. And then you get back, Chris, and it don't be all right after that. They be gone. You be looking for them and everything. You're going to be looking for the people in the woods. You don't want them to grab her because she's a beautiful woman with all that hair. They'll be trying to make her their queen of the woods and stuff. You stay with her. You stay with her. Don't leave her. Stay with her. Get up there, she'll be roasted on a spit. Don't do that. On the little stick thing. Don't. We can't. You gotta stay where she at. They be looking at her yams and gams and hams like, yeah, buddy. Listen here. Ain't y'all out there in the mountains and stuff too? It's some woods and stuff behind y'all. It might be some Bigfoots or something over there. Some big feets. Is the plural called big feets? Or no? The intervention for Chris will be held after choir practice. Good job. Yep, everybody will need to go in the hallway out there. Listen, he said he can't help if y'all both get caught. That part, see. Hilarious. Listen, that's funny. She said, I'm about to divorce him. My hair done got caught in here. I can't get out the car. And he said, I'm going to get help. Hilarious. That's what's crazy about that is that your hair is long enough to get caught in the car, but it will snatch you back. That's mind blowing. In real life. I'm about to go eat, y'all. Y'all hear my stomach? It's 11. Yeah, I'm going to go take a nap. And then, because we just talking. We ain't talking about nothing much. Quick question, can we wear kitten heels to practice, or is it you better ask Mari? He said no kitten heels. Probably to practice, but not for the show. He said no kitten heels is allowed. Flats or ballet shoes or tennis shoes or the real thing. He said not one. I asked him if y'all could wear the slingbacks back in. He said, right, get you some Tims. He said no kitten heels. And he the choir director, so you got the uniform. You hear me? You better do it. He seems like a hard taskmaster. I wouldn't do that if I was you. He gonna have a heel check and is. He said no kitten heels. I wonder what Mari got against the kitten heels. What? Y'all know what Mari got against the kitten heels? You said that you got the boots already. Okay. How many of y'all went and purchased waterproof boots? Maybe. How many of y'all went and got waterproof boots? Anybody else? You did. Y'all went and got waterproof boots? No. Waterproof hiking boots. Waterproof hiking boots. You said and snow ones too? I don't know if mine is for snow or not. Waterproof boots is a standard in my household. That part, auntie. Because if we have to leave and be walking through rivers and streams and stuff, that part. They on your Amazon list now. Mine in the cart, getting them next week. Okay. Yours are snow and water resistant. I didn't look to see if mine are snow and water resistant. Let me see. I think mine is just water. Y'all might have to go look them up because I don't know if these is slow or not. I got the Nordy V8. I don't even know if these, I didn't think about the snow. They probably should have had it. But you know what? Can't we like put some what you call it on there? Cause this tongue is fabric, but that's these. I don't know. I think I should be. Is y'all tongues on y'all's leather or cloth? Is y'all tongues on y'all's leather or cloth? Protecting spray. That's what I'm thinking. I'm about to give me some Scotch Guard and Scotch Guard them. Y'all's is leather. Put me on. Somebody send me the link to the boots y'all got, please and thank you. Getting some snake guards for the legs too. What's that? Snake guards?
Goodbye.
Okay. Can somebody please send me a link? I know. Send me the link. I'm sure y'all got them from my store. Same material as the boots. See, my tongue on here is... They was gifted to you. But I think it's something in between here, though. Like a layer of something. Because it feels like it's something in the tongue. Oh. You know what I mean? It feels like it's something in the tongue. Like maybe there's a layer in between it. Yeah. Sorry. So I don't know. See, it feel like some of this is on the inside. Because this... Girl, I need... Can you send it to me in my inbox? In my a message? I ain't gonna remember it on here, Niecy Boo. But you see, like this right here feels like it's like a water resistant material. And I think this is what the tongue is made out of. You see what I'm saying? Even though it's this on the inside. Right? Or no? These ain't leather. I don't think so. They're like a different form. Like some type of something. I don't know. They're not leather. They are insulated. They are. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking in the tongue, it might be something in between there. I have knee-high waterproof snow boots. Okay. Now, I got snow boots. I got plenty of snow boots. I'm cool with that. But as far as the hiking boots, because you never know. I can wear them all day in waterproof snow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got some pretty good snow boots. And I don't wear no socks. And I didn't walk through 12 inches. Oh, you said hiking boots. Okay. If they're insulated, they should be fine for the snow. Got it. Well, we gonna learn, aren't we? I am. Yes, all over Colorado. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I forgot you up there. It should have some type of water resistant material inside the fabric on the outside, keeps them comfortable. Got it. Okay. That's what I was thinking, and I'm thinking that's what I read. Whatever the case, baby, they ain't not gonna be out here too bad though. Yeah. Well, we got our stuff, and we gotta, you know, live outside. They're made to wear long term. Yeah. If we gotta live outside, y'all ready to live outside? Should be okay if you have to keep them on for days. Okay. Y'all been preparing y'all minds to live outside? Like really have a campsite and all of that? I want to put my tent up, but there's nowhere to put it up at. So I can practice to see how long it'll take me to put it together. Because I got an 8-person tent. Because I thought my kids was going to be jumping on the bandwagon. So I bought an 8-person tent. I'm still going to keep it because you never know who you're going to meet on the way. I'm not getting rid of it. Never know who you're going to meet on the way. Walmart has tents on sale as well if you order online. Thank you, Lady SK. Let me see if I got the which one did I get? I want to take it outside and set it up. Now we know why they having that Prime sale too. I got the y'all want to see what day I ordered it? You have the 8-person pop-up tent. You just throw it up and it opens up and you stake it down. Nothing fancy. Almost 2 years to the day. Y'all don't think that's crazy? You have the 6-person. Y'all don't think that's crazy? And October 1st is, I told y'all October 1st be a day for me. Okay, that's fine. Send it to my email, baby. Send it to my email. A very important date for this year as to why it can come to the point where we might need those. Y'all think that's a little weird? You have the 11-person. I'm going to put my tent up. I'm going to put it up. I'm going to find me a place and I'm going to put it up. You got the 2-person for you. I told my daughter to get there. Yep. The ones you throw up, auntie. Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy though, because even in that, God was telling us dates and times about certain things. You hear me? October 1st, 2022 is the day I put the order in for my tent. 2022. Yeah, that's crazy. Who has time to try to figure out where each pole goes? Right, auntie. That's why I said I need to go on and do mine. I need to go on and learn and mark them with a marker or something. So I might do that today. I might do that today. I think I'm going to do that today. Because you don't want to have to learn how to do that at the last minute. And it ain't that I ain't never put a tent together, but that's a big old tent. Right? Y'all see it. It say 6 to 8-person camping tent included rain fly, carry bag, spacious interior, fits multiple queen air beds, and sets up in 15 minutes. See, 15 minutes is a long time, but that's how it looked. No, because I just keep thinking that for some reason my kids is gonna show up. You said my husband and I got a big tent and tried to take it to the beach to build it. It was a disaster. Y'all gotta learn how to build it. So that's telling me going to get my stuff together. That's telling me going to get my stuff together. Let me go and get my stuff together now before I be trying to do it in chaos. That's what that's telling me. You have a 12-person tent. Yeah, I mean, because you never know who we gonna run into on the way. You know what I'm saying? And if you gonna be there for a while, we got portable showers and all those kind of things. I mean, God, we don't know how God gonna do it, but we ready. My mom and I tested putting up our tent. We have this down to a science. Come on, at this point. I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it. Yes. I'm about to figure it out. That's probably what I'm going to do today. I'm going to eat me something. And it's nice, too. Yep. I'll go out here in this parking lot and put it together. And then put it back. Speaking of chaos, did you see the Netflix show called Chaos about Greek mythology in real life? I tried to watch the first parts of it. I couldn't get through it. It might come to me at a later time, but yeah, I went and tried to watch it. I popped mine open in the living room and then just folded it back in the box. Aunties, you rubbing it in my face. And put it back in the flat box. Auntie, try to do it in the dark too. Learn at day and at night. Okay. Oh, Toya, I love y'all for all of this. Auntie trying to throw it in her face. All she got to do is throw it out and then pop up, and then she just let it down and then pop right back. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Well, I was hoping your nephew was going to be here. You learned to put ours up on your own now. That part. I bought 4 so my husband and kids can have their own. I know that's right. The first couple was blah. After that, intro, it gets better. Right. I'm about to do it because that's a big old tent. Yep. That's the only thing I need to get, a life jacket. I got bug spray and bear spray. Right, Rika. We got it. We got to learn how to put it up. Your niece said, oh, Auntie Fancy is... She said she just got to pop hers out and stake it down. That's it. Yeah. Because we might just, I mean, I need a pop-up one shoot. Right. You said that is fancy. Right. Auntie didn't. It's like on the Disney show. And the house is ready. Look it. Look it. I wonder how much it is now. I didn't even think about that. It definitely... I don't remember it being that much. I want to say it was only like $150 or something when we bought it. When I bought that, it wasn't $200. It might have been on sale for $129. Why is they $172 and they saying they 36% off? I bought it so I could have my stove and other items. We need the extra space. It's just me and my daughter. Got it for Amazon. It was like $60. Right. Right, Auntie. That's what I'm saying. Now they $100. This one, the one that I got, they saying it's the list price is $269. And I know I paid about $129 for mine. It wasn't that much. And now they $172 or $269. Or the 6-person is $139 and it's $169. When y'all get time, go back and check and see if yours is more expensive. Okay. Go and see if yours is more expensive or less expensive. You here? I know. We'll be out there trying to put our stuff together. Okay. I have to go look at it here shortly. Because I don't know if where you sent it is on this phone or not. I don't think it is because it didn't come up. You paid $129 for a 6 to 8. Right. And now they want $172 on sale, supposedly. But the list price $269. My new house is located by one of our national parks. I'm going to try and do it. Okay. Definitely. Prices will go up now because everyone needs supplies. You already know. And we already got ours. I'm about to go eat. I've been saying that for 2 hours. I'm about to go eat. I love y'all. Bye. got no energy. Okay. I'm going to go read it. And I'm going to go eat. Because I'm hungry. Facebook Marketplace run. They have a bunch for the low because winter is approaching. Okay. Well, y'all go and get them. And I'm about to go warm my food up. I love y'all. I'll be back later. Okay. But I really do. If I don't do it today, I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. I'm definitely going to try to put that 10 up. I might get y'all a little nephew to help me come take out the trash. I bought the same one you have as a gift for my niece. I bought it the day you showed us, and it was like $139. Right, Auntie. Now they talking about it's normally $269, and they want $172 for it. I was about to say I know I didn't pay that much, cause God know I'm not doing that. That's too many months of saving my little change, baby. I can't. No. I love y'all. But thank you. Because I knew I wasn't crazy. I know I didn't pay no $180 for it. Ain't no way. That's $200. That's too much. So we got ours on sale. And now they $170, $180. Which is nuts. I don't want no parts of it. I love y'all.